Welcome to White Regis TV film review and preview. I'm Andrew Wright. This weekend sees the release of the long-awaited Deadpool and Wolverine, the 34th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and the film that incorporates the old Fox X-Men film series into the MCU. The film stars Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman reprising their roles from the X-Men film series as Deadpool and Wolverine, and revolves around Reynolds' Wade Wilson being recruited by the Time Variance Authority, primarily seen in the Disney Plus series Loki, and he gets put on a mission with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine that will change the history of the MCU. And it's also the first 15 rated Marvel film for language that was continued from the first two Deadpool films, so it's quite sweary. So I saw the film on Thursday. I was really excited. I absolutely loved it. It was a perfect love letter to pretty much just to Marvel in general, both the Disney era Marvel and the non-Disney era stuff. I can't say what because it's so much, because it'd be spoiling it. But yeah, it was just a massive love letter. And yeah, great performances from Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. I gave the film 5 stars out of 5. Really blew me away. This week saw the release of the vampire horror movie Abigail on home video. The film stars Melissa Barrera, Dan Stevens and Alicia Weir, and is an adaptation of the classic Universal monster movie Dracula's Daughter. It's an adaptation. It never officially says it's an adaptation, but it's sort of, that's what it is. It's like the Invisible Man and Renfield films, those like adaptations of the Universal classics but putting new spins on it. So Abigail revolves around a newly hired group of criminals who they've all been hired for this job. They kidnap the daughter of a powerful crime boss, only for increasingly sinister events to start taking place while they wait for the ransom on her. So I checked this film out because I'm a fan of the director's latest work, as they directed the last 2 Scream films, and those are the only 2 Scream films that I like. So I was actually really excited to check this one out. And I have to say that this film was better than I thought it would be. The cast were impressive, with young actress Alicia Weir being incredibly talented. And she was Matilda in Matilda the Musical, the movie, and she was great in that. So she was great in this as well. And the film was quite suspenseful and smart. So I really enjoyed that. My only negative note about it would be the film was unnecessarily gory, because we've seen on like network TV stuff like Vampire Diaries and the originals and stuff like that. You don't necessarily need to have 18 rated gore to do a vampire movie. You just don't. I gave the film 4 stars out of 5. That's all I have for this week, but be sure to check back next week where I'll be previewing Harold and the Purple Crayon. Now back to Gary in the studio.